¿Cómo están? Esto va a estar fuerte. Vamos. Oh, se ve genial, papi. Qué alucinante se ve así. Se ve muy alucinante, así te diré. Advertencia. Aunque se basan los conocimientos médicos vigentes desde 1918, a veces Vampire se toma algunas libertades para establecer posibles vínculos entre teorías científicas y criaturas sobrenaturales con fines dramáticos. En otras palabras, no intentes curar ninguna enfermedad con ninguna de las recetas que ofrecen en este videojuego. Por último, no se daña ninguna rata en la creación de este juego. Vampire, todo lo que haces tiene consecuencias. Este juego utiliza un sistema automático. Dale. Vamos. Lo estoy jugando de cero. Es la primera vez que lo abro. Primera vez que lo abro. Oh, qué peste se ve así. Mientras no me salga ninguna cosa importante para el juego, ahí basta. No hay ningún juego guardado. Ok. Ay no, que sí. Vamos, otra vez. Oh, oh, mi Dios. Opciones. Bloqueo automático. Habilidades vampirescas. Chequeo médico. Ya. heridas. Usar artículo, cambiar arma, cambiar arma, usar artículo. Vamos. Ay, qué bello. A ver, ¿cuál de los tres? A ver, modo historia. Juego Vampire con un bajo nivel de desafío. Esto recordaron para que tengan la experiencia, pero también explora un poco el peligro. El combate es muy fácil, no hay recompensa por finalizar este modo simultáneo. Nah, normal. Juega la experiencia original del Vampire. El proceso de los personajes es más rápido si matas ciudadanos. La dificultad de los combates está relacionada con el cambio de... modo. Juega Vampire en un modo más desafiante. Tu poder como vampiro está relacionado con los ciudadanos que elegiste apropiarte. Más fácil es de matar, es más difícil dar golpes más duros. Si elegir unos puntos de potencia que se realizan con... Probaremos con el normalito, ¿ok? Con tus acciones, mientras cuantas más vidas tomes, más fácil será el juego. Órale, dude. Dame ello de eso. La música me mata.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is war but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Qué fuerte esa introducción. Oh, da miedo nada más ya de comenzar el juego.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution.
Qué gráfico,
a true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
Qué gráfico más bueno.
Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
¿Cómo es Frankie? Este juego está mucho leve. Y ponerlo así con la cámara da más miedo todavía. Vamos a ver, veremos qué tal está, veremos qué tal está. Y los sonidos, viejo. Wow. Necesito encontrar a alguien. Ahí hay alguien, ahí hay alguien.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Qué gráficos más buenos, men. Sabía que estabas vivo. Es alguien que conocemos. La hermana. Dude.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Mary!
La primera víctima, su propio hermano. Oh, qué grosso. Qué cool.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me! No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare! I need to get out of here! This can't be happening. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Oh, mi Dios. ¿Cómo salgo de aquí? ¿Cómo salgo de aquí? ¿Cómo salgo de aquí?
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go?
¿Cómo salgo de aquí? Oh, shit, tengo que volver a subir. No hay cómo salga.
Come back, you!
¿Qué hago? Ahí es, mira. Ah, ahora sí.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
beast! Sorry. No, please, stop! Who are you? Fucking what do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Beast, who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Los alimaños no le temen al sol ni al fuego, y no se queman, se convierten en cenizas cuando están bajo los rayos del sol. Los daña muchísimo. Yo mismo encadenaba un vampiro a un árbol para ver qué sucedería tras la salida del sol. Su piel se puso negra en pocos minutos, como si estuviera consumiéndose por dentro. Sus ojos y su piel se fundieron en sus huesos limpios, impíos moverse y chillar mientras la bestia repugnaba por escapar. Algo que intentó hacer durante todo el día. Al final solo quedó un cadáver disecado que comenzó a regenerarse lentamente con el sol de su horizonte. Tuve que cortar su cabeza para finalmente destruirlo, y cuando intenté lo mismo con fuego, la maldita alimaña jamás regresó a las cenizas. El fuego es la mejor arma. Hermanos, quemar a la bestia es la mejor manera de matarla para siempre. Extracto de Conozca a sus enemigos por Carl Eldritch, líder de Prudence. Mira, de todo hay aquí. Soviético. Solo tengo eso. Mira, ahí estoy. Aquí me muestra dónde es la búsqueda principal. Mira ese mapa. Todos. No hay búsquedas por el momento. Menú ciudadano. Investigaciones locales. Hola, bienvenidos al stream. Gracias por ver.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it share takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve. That's impossible.
Reloj.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
The prayer was summoned by warrior song. The child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Me falta encontrar el reloj todavía. Ahí está un arma. Pero es nada.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! There's time. I can save him.
Ahí era médico el coche.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it never got easy.
Diario ensangrentado. Dice que escucha voces que vienen de afuera por las noches. Dice que quiere comer carne. ¿Dónde voy a conseguir carne? No me voy a recado frente a la casa para protegerse, pero se queda el 21 de octubre. unas botas que tiran cuerpos día y noche y un gigantesco agujero volador es un segundo. Deberíamos habernos ido de esta casa hace una semana, pero Becky no quiere, se prefiere morir. Eso dijo con una sonrisa torpe, porque me torturase. Víctimas de octubre. Becky acaba de atacarme, saltó sobre mí desde las escaleras, intentó morderme, tuve que golpearla, pero ella me lo dio golpe. Subí y me encerré en la habitación, ahora puedo escuchar la llorar y mover las escaleras abajo. Recuperé el arma que había escondido en el cielo raso durante la guerra para proteger la casa, ahora estoy listo para usarla y protegerme. 23 de octubre, no pude dormir en ningún momento. Becky pasó toda la noche arañando la puerta que yo no veía, probablemente la puerta tenía demasiado miedo como para abrir, ahora solo estoy esperando que muera. No puede faltar mucho, los juegos que tentarlo de pronto. 24 de octubre, tenía mucha hambre. Esta mañana intenté bajar. Becky estaba sentada en el sillón junto a la chimenea, jadeaba como un perro y me miraba sin moverse. Solo sus ojos me seguían por la sala, apunté la hermosa cara magullada, pero no reaccionó. No pude jalar el gatillo, volví a mi habitación. Becky sin cobertura. La casa está silenciosa como una tumba, no más ruidos. Becky ha muerto. Perdóname, muy bien, no puedo salvarte. Pronto me diré de ti. Shit. ¿Dónde está el reloj? ¿Dónde está? Ella es Becky. No, ya no hay nada más aquí. Vamos a descansar un rato.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Wow. Vampire. Y ese fue solo el inicio. Díganme que no estoy solo en esto, por favor, pongan algo en el chat. Dame ello.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Díganme que se ve bien y se lee. Las camas de los escondites te permiten evolucionar y descansar. Utiliza puntos de experiencia para saber vampirescas. Gracias, papi. Ahora quedan aquí. Tengo puntos. Sí, tengo puntos. Ahí está. Nivel de curación. Ush. Chucho, vamos a buscar daño. Sino descansar para guardar tus opciones. Confirmar será no descansar. ¿Por qué no descansar? Ah, mira, aquí había más. Oh, era que aumente estos. Era que aumente mordida. Ah, ya vimos. Gracias, Brochi. Gracias por estar ahí. Sé que no me siento solo. Gracias.
That voice in my head.
Capítulo 1.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand.
La noche está aquí otra vez. Ahora estoy en Londres, en algún lugar cerca de los muelles del East End. Supongo. No conozco esa parte de la ciudad. Lo único que sé es esto. Alguien está matando a la gente aquí, asesinándolos de sangre, convirtiéndolos en algo parecido a él. Eso es lo que me sucede a mí. Mi pobre Mary, mi pobre hermana. Debo seguir el rastro de sangre y encontrar respuestas. Quizá debo empezar por recolectar información sobre la música. Este lugar en no sé hacia. Luego encontraré el que me hizo esto, al que me convirtió en lo que soy ahora. Llegar al Banco Norte. Ah, ya.
What I have become.
Ahora ponemos el mapa y tengo que llegar aquí. Ajá. Ya, ahora cómo marco ahí. A ver. Marcar. Centrar el mapa en el jugador, colocar marcador X. Ah, pero ya está. Borrar marcador. No quiero borrar marcador. Centrar mapa en el jugador. Ah, ya. Vamos. ¿Por qué estás caminando, papá?
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Oh!
My head's spinning. It's locked.
¿Qué tiene que ver algo? Está causada.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Se puede morder un enemigo aturdido. Oh.
Die, vermin! Over there! There's one of them!
This shouldn't be possible. I see every fiber of my being is afire. Learning the limits of my body.
¿Por qué no le da?
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Es muy oscuro, hay partes muy oscuras del juego, viejo. Si alguna vez han jugado Silent Hill, este juego es bonito. Your king and your country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Sus reyes los necesitan. Únanse a las filas del ejército británico y ayude a valientes militares. Lo tengo que llevar al banco norte.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Con llave, con llave, con llave.
It's locked.
Y no abre con nada. Prendieron las llaves. ¿Dónde están las llaves? No hay las llaves. Aquí.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
No, no eran llaves, eran monedas.
I have this thirst for blood.
Viste la rata.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked, all right. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
Según yo ya he pasado por aquí. Estoy volviendo. Ah, no, ahí está. Ya llegué.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? There is no one in sight. Something dire must have come about.
No me da la opción. A seguir la pista del asesino, me dice. Confeccionar. Sí, tipo profesional, digamos, por ahí. Clase tornillo resorte. Reabastecer todo. Entonces aquí dentro. Y puedo aumentarme. Hemos dicho la mordida, ¿no ve? Tengo 300. Experiencia contra la mordida. 100% de daño. No.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
yes?
No funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Hello, sir. 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. What can I do for you? 'Cause I can see you've been here for a while. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require one.
I think someone's eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire! Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself! I need a word. Anyone?
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who... might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Something Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Ya no me deja hablar otra vez con él.
Please, leave me alone.
Ah, qué loco. Zero.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
I cannot enter. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle, then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the cannon factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him, and how he liked to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I hope I live long enough to see them Red Bull boys get what's coming to them.
I will get to the bottom of this. Intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Over there!
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them!
No mames. Mira que es una cosa de sal que vaya. Ahora aquí son dos. ¿Cómo utilizo la pistola? Es que la cámara es la que no me deja ver cómo. ¿Qué tengo que hacer?
Crush the leech, boys!
Pero ya casi saca los dos.
See any of these bastards back here again?
Stupid piece! Fucking fire! He's being bitten!
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
I can't feel it. Will, please, let go of me. Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I almost tempted my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes. Go with a good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Qué interesante.
Dr. Reed.
Hola, gracias por ver.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Capítulo 1. Capítulo 1.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship isn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane! I'm coming! I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Now, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Bastard, give me a good pump. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Come on, I don't have a... Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office is being prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhausted. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I can't say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Pero ya sacó una pista. ¿Por qué no me deja?
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
You always knew the words to calm the children. As for me... what a blood...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work, and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, sir.
It's locked. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan fellow.
Vamos a descansar un ratito.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Una mesa de trabajo.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Thoughts would be so.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples, just like you, come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other, and that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Goodbye, Milton.
Aquí acaba, ya me cansé. Yo también. Gracias por ver, gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Aquí se acaba el directo de hoy. Necesitamos descansar un poquito, veremos que de aquí. Vamos a hacer todo. Bueno, camilla. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Sangre? Unos 5% de sangre, vamos. Más 150 queda. Vamos a descansar. Vamos a descansar todos, papá. La noche siguiente. Solo maté uno. Esto no fue tomado. Esto tampoco. No sé cómo tomarlos estos, pero... Esto es la enfermera.
I'm to stay here until my research is completed. Mañana nos vemos. Gracias. Estoy muerto. Ya no veo más.